everything had to be done. They tiled it. They had the girl got a door with all the hidurim that we want, ashaka, everything you needed. One morning, what?
You were there while they were building it?
I was not there while I was building it, but I was there at the end of the story. It was in November of 1985. One morning, the guy who was in charge of that shul, opening the shul, came to shul in the morning, unlocked the door, went to the changing room, got undressed to go into the mikveh, opened the door into the mikveh room, and there's no mikveh. Now, you can imagine if you came into this room tomorrow morning and this table were gone, you would think, oh, somebody moved the table, maybe it's another room, the rabbi wanted the table moved. But how do you move a mikveh? There's no mikveh. He said to me, I looked, I was there like 2 days after this, I looked, he says, no mikveh. It's gone. Well, how could a mikveh be gone? He just doesn't know what to do. They came in during the night, they broke all the tile, they filled the mikveh with concrete up to like a quarter of an inch, and put the floor back, all in one night. Completely, months and months and months of work, ruined the mikveh. That was specifically KGB. I mean, that was known. KGB later acknowledged that they did it. They said it's an illegal thing and allowed to have it, so we corrected it.
What year did that take place?
That was in 1985, in November. I remember that very vividly. That would have happened about the 6th of November in 1985. Well, that whole shul later burned down. That part of the building was in a fire. Now, the whole complex at Mayan Rosh is more or less at the same address.
Right there.
What?
The mikveh is right next to in the back.
Right. But the actual building that the mikveh was in at that time was a wooden building. It was, you see the pictures of it. It's light blue painted wood.
Yeah, they did that over.
Yeah, that building piece burned. So I don't think that I don't know for sure. It seemed to me when I went to the dedication that the mikveh now is farther back into the whole property than it was then. Because for that little road, the street that the whole thing is on, it was like, maybe 70 paces to where the mikveh was. And it seemed to me when I saw it that night,
it's in the back of the building, and the back
right.
of the building is the old shul.
When did that?
Well, but there's old and then there's old. In other words, there's the first part that burned down and then some remained.
Old shul meaning the one that they rebuilt.
Right, they rebuilt the burn, but I don't know if it's in the same. Maybe it's within 50 feet of where it was. I don't think it's. And anyways, I'm sure that the mikveh that's there now is bigger than this one. That was just mikveh for a tiny little mikveh.
In what year did that kind of activity end?
Officially, when did they stop doing things like that? They certainly by the 90s they weren't doing it anymore.